Hi everyone, it's Angie, Furubotten-LaRosee, Certified Financial Planner with Avea Financial Planning. It is graduation season around and I am a parent who's helping put together a senior graduation party. We're getting all these great donations and we're also going out and buying things to put together into gifts to give away to these graduates on at the graduation party. So it just got me thinking about what is it that I would like to impart into a student or a person who is getting ready to graduate. So one of the things I have done is I came up with kind of my own little gift basket that I wanted to give on behalf of Avea Financial Planning to a lucky graduate at Delta High School. And so one of the things that I really like to do is I like books, right? So I have actually picked out this book. It is Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad for Teens, which is a really great read. It does center about building wealth through using things like real estate and assets that grow versus assets that don't grow, like vehicles and such, or maybe even your own home. And then another book that I have, this was one that it was given to me. It's called Make Your Kid a Money Genius. One of my favorite book series is the Millionaire Next Door books that were written by Thomas J. Stanley and Dr. Danko, I believe is who the other person was. And here's the Millionaire Women Next Door. So this is another book that I'm kind of considering giving away to a lucky graduate. But truly, I am a fan of the Millionaire Next Door books, and they're a bit long and a bit kind of researchy, but the takeaways are very valuable. In fact, so valuable that I had Dr. Stanley's daughter, Sarah Stanley Falah, on my podcast, because sadly her father was tragically killed in a car accident a few years ago by a drunk driver, and yet his research lives on in her and her business data points. But the concepts are timeless and they are very valuable, and her work today continues to enhance the work that advisors like me do as well with our clients. I also put the question out to other advisors that are in my peer network, in the XY Planning Network on our group Facebook page, and here are some of the book titles that they came up with. Some of them I have read, some of them I have not, but I'm just going to kind of list them off. One of the advisors, she recommended books by David Bach, like The Automatic Millionaire, The Automatic Millionaire Homeowner, Smart Women Finish Rich, Smart Couples Finish Rich, and so on. So there's quite a variety there. Some of the reviews were great. The concepts, again, are very timeless. Compound interest, pay yourself first, things like that. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. This person wrote that they actually didn't appreciate as much when they received it for a graduation present, but now reading it to their own kid, they totally get it, and it's one of the best graduation gifts he ever received. Another one, which I am not familiar with, is called The Alchemist, and there were several people who echoed that statement. Of course, other Millionaire Next Door books written by Dr. Stanley and Danko. Someone mentioned The Dip by Seth Godin, not familiar with that. We had several votes for Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Someone said they recommended Set for Life by Scott Trench, which is published by Bigger Pockets, which is a real estate podcast. And there's a few recommendations for Susie Orman's book, The Young, Fabulous, and Broke, which covers a lot of financial basics as well. So there are a few items to get you started with your shopping list for graduates for this graduation season. Be sure to check on my show notes. I'll try to put links up to some of these books so that you have an easier time finding them and purchasing them for your grad. All right, hope you have a fantastic graduation season. Oh. All right, we're done.